Hi, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Weekly Horoscope from Sunday the 14th to Saturday the 20th, and this is for April 2019 and is for you coming from Pisces. First, let me give you my email, which is andyhoro9, ANDIHORO 9, the number 9 at gmail.com. andyhoro9 at gmail.com. Send me an email and I'll reply to you. Let's start with Sunday the 14th for you coming from Pisces, and what a horrible Sunday the morning and afternoon waits for you. I want to prepare you for that. Miscommunication, miscalculation, arguments, stress and anxiety is all there waiting. So from the very start, when you wake up on Sunday the morning, tell yourself, I'm not going to take charge, I'm just going to be part of a group, because the planets say that whatever you try to do and speak, we are going to make that complicated and go against you. So stay away from arguments, be agreeable, be supportive, most of all be flexible morning and afternoon, or things are going to go very, very wrong. Once you get caught in an argument, it will go beyond your control. Watch out for accidents, because you'll also be made very hasty and impatient by these planets. Evening and nightfall, a different kind of problem waits for you. Now you become very stubborn and disagreeable. Now you become dominating and not flexible. Well, you're just carrying on the morning-afternoon nonsense to the evening-nightfall period. What's the point? So evening and nightfall, tell yourself, I'm going to be agreeable, I'm going to be flexible, I'm going to be negotiable, that's all. And that way you will quieten these planets down and have a much better time in the evening-nightfall period. Monday the 15th, a working day, a business day, is going to be very lucky for you in the morning, afternoon. You're going to say and do things which are going to ultimately make your aura shine, which means you attract a lot of support from people, whether in job, in business. Chase for the romance that you want and be out with your people you love for lunch. Is going to be a tremendously lucky period, morning, afternoon. And if it's the job you want to enhance, speak to your bosses. If it's the business, go chase for the business. Evening, nightfall turns a bit of a problem, because these are very fast planets. And these planets are the planets of rebelliousness. So they make you behave impulsively and rebelliously. And that's not good. It's a working day. Even if it's already evening and nightfall, whoever you are with, don't be rebellious. Otherwise, you will be disagreeably seen and things will get worse and worse. One or two of these morning, afternoon good planets will be there to introduce you to the right people, to help you, whether it's your job or your business, you want to meet people, or to even find you the romance. But if you allow the evening, nightfall period, planets to really turn you into a very impulsively negative person, then everything will fail in the evening, nightfall period. Tuesday the 16th is a wonderful morning, afternoon. You'll have good news and you'll plan holidays, you'll plan travel. And I also see the planets of globalness, which I call the planets of the internet. So go to the internet morning, afternoon to help you secure business or job in any way. Find out the country you want to live in, the country you want to do business or job in, and the country you want to find love in. Well, all that will be very easily shown to you. So everything of the globalness is there waiting for you. And even if you're not on the internet, you're going to be inspired enough to show your bosses and the people you do business with that you are fabulously creative and lucky. Evening, nightfall turns the opposite and goes 80% bad. So you see, that's how a day can change. Evening and nightfall, things are planned to go horribly wrong. So say less and do less. Don't take charge, don't make decisions, let other people do that. Negotiate everything in the most polite way. Your tongue will go very fast, and that's how arguments will start. So stress and anxiety builds up and builds up and builds up in the evening, nightfall. Date may not show up, things go wrong, plans go cancel, all that included. So double check everything that you are planning to do in the evening, nightfall. Double check it in the morning, afternoon. That way you will have more control. And evening, nightfall, stay away from people who are very troublesome, because you yourself will get involved with the troublesomeness. Wednesday the 17th, very slow planets are seen in the morning, afternoon. You can be late for work, you can be late for anything. And so tell yourself, you got to be on your toes in the morning, afternoon. Don't go super fast either, because these planets that are very slow and depressing and frustrating, hour by hour they bring more, they reveal more and more rubbish and trouble for you in this morning and afternoon of Wednesday. So you got to be very careful. You can't be faster than your planets. Be patient for whatever you want is not coming. Delays are seen, frustration, even depression can be seen. So just put your head down at a working place on business days and say, I'll wait for news to come. I will not create problems by being just too ahead of plans. Also, the problems can come where people you know from the past and people you have done business with or worked in the past can also trouble you. So it's a very gloomy, frustrating morning, afternoon, but the evening nightfall is perfectly to your favor. Now the planets of reward come in and they'll find solutions why you couldn't get things right in the morning, afternoon, and now you can in the evening nightfall period. So good news comes evening nightfall. Be out with people who matter. Be materialistically minded. Ask for favors. Is it for the job? Then be with the job people. For the business, be with the business people. Chasing for the romance where you got rebuffed in the morning, afternoon, nothing happened. You will get that phone call by all means in the evening nightfall, or chase for it. Evening nightfall will reward you. Thursday the 18th for you coming from Pisces. Not totally bad, but these are very aggressive, determined planets. So they are aggressively determined to get you what you want. That's no good. You'll be like a bull in a china shop and you'll step on toes and ruffle feathers, not nice. So take the soft approach with these aggressive planets. Repeat to yourself again and again, I'm going to take the soft approach in the morning, afternoon of this Thursday the 18th, and you'll see that you can be rewarded and you can be supported and things will go better for you. Once you are too determined and aggressive, you may put off people, and don't be too daring. Don't stick your neck out, whether in job, whether in business, whether in anything, because that can make you pay. Evening nightfall turns super wonderful, really. And now evening nightfall, you'll have all the support you want. This is the time to make that phone call to chase for the romance or make your family happy. Or if you're chasing for business, to go out and meet business people. Or if you're chasing for improvement of job or looking for a new job, then you make the move in the evening nightfall. I also see the planets of globalness in the evening nightfall. So you're going to do well on the internet as well. Be very lucky. You'll find contacts or you'll find solutions of all kinds. Friday the 19th, a good enough morning and afternoon. You can meet important people. You can get important news. Try not to show arrogance and you will have a wonderful morning, afternoon period. Take charge because your ego and your aura is shining for the positive reasons. So you're going to be in a leadership role of some kind in the morning, afternoon because you're respected and you're loved as well. Evening, nightfall, planets go very slow. And what happens is when they go slow, your plans can be just disturbed. So they can be cancelled, they can be postponed, the planets can be changing the schedule. Frustration like that will happen again and again. So what do? Double check all your plans you're making for evening, nightfall. Double check them again and again and again. And you'll be on top of it. Also, people from your past or problems of the past can again be seen in this evening, nightfall period. So be choosy of the company you're going to be with. If you're not happy after a while, just go back home. There's nothing really much to gain. Although one of your morning, afternoon planets will be there in the evening, nightfall to introduce you to somebody who may play an important part in your life. So dress well and look good in the evening as well. Saturday the 20th, a very happy morning and afternoon period. And these happy planets are the planets of emotions. So if you're not working, these emotional planets are perfect there to enjoy your morning, afternoon with the people you love, whether romance, whether family. And go out with the people you work with or do business with. You can make a good, lovely bonding. But if you're working, be careful. These emotional planets can make you think of what you want to do for the rest of the Saturday. And that way you can make mistakes or be distracted and miss out on deadlines. Evening and nightfall, very aggressive planets are there. They are not against you, but what they do is make you aggressively chase for what you want, which doesn't come out looking very nice. So tell yourself, the evening, nightfall, you're going to be a person who is not going to allow these planets to make you aggressive or too pushy or too blunt in speech. That way you will come out very gracious and you will still get what you want. So repeat words like, I have to take the soft approach in the evening. Use words which are soft, a tone of voice which is soft, a body language that is soft. That way your evening and nightfall period will give you the nice response in a lovely soft way. Well, I have a 90-minute session and you'll have to pay USD $50 for that. And I will tackle your next 7, 8 or 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and looking at your palms. I'll show you how to get to the supernatural side of you. And I'll give you your lucky personal lottery numbers based on your date of birth, time of birth, and looking at your palms whether you have signs of what I call hidden luck. This can come also in inheritance or lotteries or just getting unexpected good news. And I'll give you a lot of information about your lucky colors and your lucky days and your lucky directions and your lucky numbers, a lot of information, so that you get your next 7, 8 or 9 years perfectly under your control, because I'm going to predict your next 7, 8 or 9 years in all areas of your life, be it the job, the business, the finance, be it the romance, the marriage, the family, be it health. I will talk to you seriously about your health areas. I'm about 90% accurate in the health area, I can tell you that. So send me an email, AndyHoro9, ANDIHORO9, the number 9, AndyHoro9 @gmail.com. And that way I'll be able to help you get your next 7, 8 or 9 years perfectly under your control. Thank you and goodbye.